I was homeless. I had money stolen from me. I didn't know he had a drug problem. I found out he was a closet heroin addict. I mean, so if you know anything about a Gemini, Geminis need space. They absolutely freaking need space. Let me say it again. They need space. Hold on. Let me touch the space bar. Boom. They need space. That's how you know I've been watching her channel too much. Shoulda been there. Shoulda been there.
Fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot. That bit fire. Yeah, she kinda cute.
Back to the channel. You guys, do you like my makeup? Do you like my makeup? I literally was like, let me beat my face today. Let me come ready and serve the world. You feel me? Now, first of all, you guys, this is going to be a very different reaction, video, commentary, everything all together. It's going to be different. However, I am super excited. Let me tell you guys why. So last night, I stayed up until like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, no joke, okay? And I was watching so many astrology videos. I don't even know, like, it just kept going, just kept going, just kept going. Like, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep at 2, I'm gonna go to sleep at 3, I'm gonna go to sleep at 4. And I just ended up not doing it. And what I wanna highlight about the channel that we are going to be reacting to, and then of course, some other channels that I'll put in the description as well, is I really love the expression of story time, the expression of experiences, especially human experiences. It really teaches situations can arise. You know what I mean? But of course, there's some people that are just like,
I'd rather not hear someone talk about their experience.
But for me, I love it. So this is what we're gonna do today. If you can't already tell by the title, I am going to be talking about the signs that I have dated, okay? And I am a Taurus, all right? I am a Taurus female, rising Pisces, moon sign Scorpio, Taurus Venus, Saturn in Aquarius. I mean, do you want my whole chart? Because I know it. But anyways, so this is going to be really, really interesting. And I want to be very clear that the signs that I'm going to be talking about obviously are going to be males. I'm not talking about the females of these signs. And they're going to be all 3 different elements. So I've actually been with all 3 of these different elements for a number of years, over 1 year, over 2 years, over 3. Like, I'm going to go in and I'm going to explain that. I'm going to talk a little bit about it just to kind of give you guys a little, just a little information, because honestly, I love when you connect with somebody in a YouTube channel or like on a YouTube video and you're just like, yes, exactly. That's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. Like, it's just crazy. So obviously I'm going to be talking about my exes, and I don't know if they watch my channel, and I hope they don't. And if they do, hey, do you like my makeup? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, that's why I decided to do my makeup. And of course, this is exactly why I used this mug as well. All right. Okay. All right. And then after that, we are going to be reacting to you hear me stuttering? Do you hear it? Stop. An astrology reading Cardi B's birth chart, which like I don't even know what it's gonna be like, but it's only 5 minutes long, so very, very short. Obviously, this came out in the past, so this was July 2019. So we'll be able to really like see, how things have changed, if anything has happened, things of that nature. So before we get into that, let me just get ready, go get you a snack. We're gonna have a little story time here, and let's get into these signs. Because look, I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out, like, do I need to be with a Cancer man? Like, I don't know. But anyways, this is gonna be the first one I'm gonna talk about, and I'm only talking about exes that I've had in the past that I feel really like left a mark on my heart. You know what I mean? Like those people that you just cannot forget. Like you're just not gonna forget them, because it's just like so much history and so many things happen. And if you're wondering what I'm wearing, I am wearing this. And if you're wondering where I got it, it's a whole Halloween costume, okay? I feel like a superhero today, all right? I feel like a superhero. So I said, let me put a little onesie on and feel like some Halle Berry Storm vibes. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just decided to put it on, and I'm glad I did. Also, wanted to just let you guys know that I did get some new products for my face. And I know a lot of y'all be wondering, like, what do I take? What does my dermatologist give me? So this is something new that I just got. I am not going to pronounce it for nothing or nobody. So y'all just going to have to look at that, read it, look it up, see if you want it, get it, net it. I don't know, but it is a prescribed or whatever. It's a prescription. And then of course I got my Doxy, and I don't know how to say the whole name, but I'll put it up on the screen. And I have to take 1 of these a day, 100 milligram, and that's just going to clear up my face, which is kind of crazy to even say, because honestly, I feel like my face is pretty pretty clear right now. But when I tell you, I went to my dermatologist and she said, you have acne. You have acne again. You have acne. And I'm like, where? Like, this girl be looking into my pores. I'm like, what are you talking? She literally told me I had acne again. And this woman went to Harvard. So yeah, I'm going to listen to her. I'm going to listen to whatever acne she see that I can't see. I must got it. So yeah, we're back on the medication. We're back on the creams. We back with the glow. You feel me? We back with the glow. Ah, let me stop. Okay. Now, first sign that I was with for a number of years, you guys. I'm talking middle school to high school, like after high school, and it was just on and off, on and off, on and off, just like up and down, up and down. I mean, this man literally cheated on me on my 16th birthday, you guys. Like, I found out about it the next day on MySpace by the girl. And this happened at my birthday freaking dinner. Like, I literally, like, when I tell you that experience in my life literally put me in such a bad depression. Looking back, I was really, really different for a really, really long time due to that happening. And I just don't think I ever got over it. I don't think I am even over it today, because when I tell you, I do not like celebrating my birthday. I don't like even talking to people on my birthday. I just don't feel loved on my birthday. I feel like no one cares on my birthday. I feel like I should die on my birthday. It's a bad little omen. Now, I did not at the time care about astrology. So I wasn't like, oh my God, I met a Cancer. This is great. We're going to be together forever. I like him so much. Like, no. For some reason in my earlier life, I attracted Cancer men. I was with a Cancer man twice, back to back. So one of them, it was like middle school, high school, just like continuously. And then the other one was like middle school and then like half of high school. Like not even like, I think it was like a semester. He had a new girlfriend like the next year or something like that. But besides the point, I don't know what it is about Cancer men. Can we talk about Cancer men real quick? I don't know what it is about these men, but like, and tell me, because I know Taurus and Cancer have a very good compatibility. Like, I'm very fully aware of that. And it may be because I have so much water in my chart to where I just connect with them. But like a Cancerian man is just like the passion. Let's talk about the passion. The passion, the love, the like best friend type quality, the sensitivity, the emotion. They love their mothers. Like, they love their mothers. I'm talking like you're not even gonna be the first freaking girl in his life, because they love their moms, their sisters, their siblings, their grandmas. Like, they just have this bond that's just like, it's unbreakable. But let me tell you something. It is so hard to get a Cancer man. I am not kidding you. It is for me, I think it's hard to get a Cancer man. Getting a Cancer man is like, it's like getting a unicorn, because like they are so in their shell. Because think about it, Cancer is a crab, right? So like they can just go into their shell and be good. You know what I mean? Like, they don't need to be like on social media. They don't need to be, talking to a whole bunch of different people. Like, they're so like to themselves sometimes, but they can be extremely social, extremely funny, hilarious. Like, these people are hilarious. Like, it's crazy. Even if I meet a Cancer man that I don't know, or maybe I'm not even attracted to, I will still like have like some sort of bond with them to where I'm just like, I really like that person. Like, they're so dope. Like, I normally talk of Cancer men like all the time. And even till this day, I'm not even gonna lie to you, the Cancer men that I've been with in the past, like, I still think about them every day, like every single day. There's not a day that I do not think about. Like, and it's kind of crazy. Sometimes I think about it like, damn, do I still love that person? Like, do I still, like, do I need to hit this person up? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But like, I don't think I do. I just think that the bond was just so strong. It's like, sometimes I feel like nobody's ever going to be able to like take that bond that I had with a Cancer man and be able to like recreate it and make it something different. Like, it's never going to happen. Like, I'm still waiting for that day for me to meet somebody that's just like, I'm just not going to think about my past. But like, I'm not going to lie, every relationship after being with two Cancer men, I always thought like, this ain't even it. This ain't even it. What was in the past was better. Sorry, it was better. I don't know what to say. Spilling the tea, don't care. But So Cancer men, they have my heart. I lost my virginity to a Cancer man. So the ones that I'm talking about, one of them I did lose my virginity to. And so like, for me, I just feel like Cancer men are the number one people in the bedroom. Like, I don't care. I don't know if I'm ever going to change that, that theory. I really don't. Maybe if I meet somebody else or something, but like, I just feel like Cancers just, they just know how to just read, listen, like be with you, like hibernate. And I'm a Taurus, so you have to understand, like, I love being at the house. Like, when people be asking me, how do you be pushing out videos so fast? How do you just, like, you just be filming and then just, like, and there's another video and then there's another one? It's like, bro, I'm at the house. Like, first of all, I'm in the place that feeds me energy. Like, I just do well staying in the house. Can I be social? Can I be out on the town? Like my mom would say, she runs the town. She runs these streets. I can do all that too, but honestly, I love being in the house. I love being in the house. Like, if I'm in a relationship, especially with a Cancer, really any water sign, and we are just in the house, like, I'm telling you, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like, I'm past happy. That's why I won't even be on social media. I won't even care to, be creating content or whatever. I'll be like, I'm in the house, booed up with some food right now. You are funny if you think I'm coming back into this terrible societal world. Please, I'm done. So that is my experience with the Cancer man. Let me know if you've been with a Cancer man. Let me know if you have a Cancer daddy, a Cancer friend, whatever. Because let me tell you something. I love Cancers. Like, even if I have a friend that's a Cancer. Oh, let's talk about friends. Let's talk about friends. So a Cancer friend for me, like, let's say we get into a tiff, right? I stop talking to them. Why do I say that? Because I'm the kind of person that, like, I will just stop talking to you. Like, it's not like I don't like you. I hate you, like, whatever. I just won't. You're just not going to be in my vicinity. Like, I'm just not going to take the time to talk to you. I'm just not, because I first of all need my energy to be positive. So I'm going to step back from that negative toxicity and wait until I'm in a better headspace to even, approach you. Now, the thing is by that time, you may have forgotten about me and you don't care, and you're like,
anyways, I don't like that girl Pearl. Like, she got mad at me for something so stupid.
Like, whatever it may be. But in reality, I still think about you every day. Like, when I tell you Cancers, I don't know what it is, but I still think about them. Like, even if we're friends for even 3 months, bro, it doesn't even have to be long. It could be 3 weeks. Say we stop talking, whatever. I will, like, something will come in my head where I'm just like, dang, what? I wonder how that girl is. I wonder how that one Cancer. Like, I'll actually think about it pretty frequently, and it's kind of weird. It always makes me think, like, maybe I need to reach out to that person. Maybe I should, try. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It really just depends on the circumstance. But when I tell you I have a love for Cancer, like, that's probably gonna be the longest one I talk about right here, because I love me some Cancers. Anyways, next freaking sign that I have dated for a very, 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 very long time. And it wasn't actually that long. This one was like 2 years, or was it maybe 2.5 years I was with this guy. But besides the point, he was a Leo. Now, I don't know if you guys know about any Taurus and Leo love partners, but let me tell you, the fire, the passion, it's so real. Like, it's so real. Like, I don't, like, even with friends, like, I have had Leo friends in the past that I wish to God I was still friends with. Like, I just be like, dang, I miss that person, or like, dang, like, I wish we could still talk. But again, it's a Leo, right? So, like, that's a fire sign. So that, for me, again, I'm Earth, right? And I have a lot of water. So when a fire sign, if I get into a tiff with a fire sign, or we're breaking up, or we got stuff going on that's just negative or toxic or anything like that, like, I will dip. Like, I'm just going to dip. Because with a fire sign, like, I don't want to say all fire signs are argumentative, but because I have my Mars in Aries, because I just know, like, the fire in me, and I know that it's freaking Aries. So that's, like, one of the most powerful, like, super loyal, super just, like, in your face kind of, like, energy. That's why so many people think I'm a fire sign. I'm not a fire sign. I just come off as a fire sign because of that element in my birth chart. At least that's what I think. So when a fire sign is, like, not wanting to talk to me, or, we get into a fight, I will literally just be like, you know what? I'm good. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Like, I have nothing else to say to you. Like, have a good life and goodbye. Done. Now, in a relationship, when everything is good and we all happy, Okay, so the passion is ridiculous. And why do I say it that way? Okay, so this Leo that I was with, this was the first time that I was in a relationship where I was like showered. You know what I mean? Like super, super showered. Like he didn't have money or anything, but he just showered me with like this affection and this like this love that was just it's not something you can buy, you can't purchase, you know what I mean? So like I would wake up and he would be like playing the guitar, you know, like singing a song like Pearl, it's the morning and I want you to get up. It's so beautiful. Come and get this kiss up. Like whatever, like you know, like just cute little stuff, like making me breakfast in the morning, teaching me things, playing instruments together, going out to like fancy restaurants, going to do activities. Like Leos are very active, so that was my first time being in a super super active relationship where we weren't always in the house, and if we were in the house, it was because of other things that honestly shouldn't have even been happening. But I will do that story time in another video because let me tell you something. The relationship I'm talking about right now, wow. When I tell you the end of it was wild. Like I had to sleep in my car. I was homeless. I had money stolen from me. I didn't know he had a drug problem. I found out he was a closet heroin addict. I mean, y'all, press one if you want that story time because look, that relationship had me shook to the gods. But this was in my early 20s. This was when I was very headstrong, very, you know, I can do whatever I want. I'm an adult. I'm this, I'm that. I can, you know, and when you're in those times in your life, sometimes you end up just getting astray. You just be astray and you don't even understand why you're astray. So that was one of those relationships. Now, when it comes to the negative sides of the Leo, all I have to say is if you're not somebody that can give a Leo attention in the manner that they are requesting, just stop everything you're doing and go find somebody else because that is what a Leo kind of, how do I say, like they feed off of that. You know what I mean? So they love when they have people in their lives that, you know, if they text them, they text right back. Or, you know, if they call them, they're like, oh, what's going on? What do you need? Like, how do I help you? Da-da-da-da. Like Leos love that. But Leos also do not like to come off as needy. They're not going to come off as needy. They're going to come off as, you know, like I'm this person in your life. You should pay attention to me. Like, do you not know who I am? I'm a Leo. You know what I'm saying? Like they have this very flamboyant kind of energy, if you will. Like sometimes you won't even know if they're like bi or straight or you know, like you're just like, oh, I guess they just do what they want kind of thing. Like that was kind of the energy that he was. And this was somebody that like I wasn't. That's another thing about Leo energy. So keep in mind that this relationship that I was in, this is not somebody that I was like, oh my God, you guys have to see my new boyfriend. He is so attractive. He's so fine. He's everything. Like, no, 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 no. I actually was not physically attracted to him at first. And I think, if anything, like it was the inside of him. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been in a relationship with somebody and it has nothing to do with their physicalities. It just has to do with just who they are, their soul, just looking in them and just knowing that they are it, if that makes sense. That is how I ended up with this person for over 2 years. I truly believe that that was probably one of the most beautiful people that I have ever met in my life, regardless of being homeless, regardless of having money stolen, regardless of all of the ups and downs and everything that we went through. Like that person was beautiful inside and out. And I mean that in the aspect of like being a beautiful and just humble and just great human being deep down. So even on the negative days when that person wasn't like that, I knew like deeper within me, again, rising Pisces, so I'm super intuitive, I'm able to use my gut. I know that this person has just been through things that has like led them to act this way or be this way. But in reality, that Leo was not that way. So here's another thing. Leos are kind of hard to get to. I think I like the chase. Is this a theme? I think I like the chase because I honestly don't know how I got this Leo because it was really, really hard at first. I'm talking in the beginning, like no attention. I'm talking, I got no attention. Like, I think he was talking to somebody else. Like, he just wasn't interested. He didn't understand why I was interested. Like, it was just very, like, oh, it was hard. Like, and then finally, we went on a date and I remember being so elated. Like, I was like, I got it. Like, I did it. Like, you know, like I did it. And I think that's my Mars and Aries. Like First of all, I have my Mars in Aries, and I have, wait, what else do I have? I have Mars in the first house. So because I have Mars in the first house, I come off as a boss. I come off as like super, like a lot of energy. Like I come off very like, direct. Like this is what I'm saying to you. This is how I'm doing it. Like that's why some people are like, oh yeah, Pearl seems super, super nice, but like I wouldn't want to mess with her. That's where that Aries comes in my chart. So I think that might be why I just like love the chase, but it's really hard now at this age because I'm just so over it that it's like if you don't want to be chased, like I'm just bored and I'm just like, okay, I'm over it because I need it to be like a pull tug, pull tug, pull tug kind of thing. You know what I mean? But I also do have my Venus in Taurus. So because I have my Venus in Taurus, like if you come up in my DMs and you're like, hey, I want to fly you to Florida, like I'm gonna be like, huh, what, when, where, what's your phone number? You know what I'm saying? And that Venus in Taurus is very like, and it's something I always have to keep in check. It's very materialistic. It likes being in really nice areas. It likes seeing beautiful scenery. It likes being able to have the best of the best. And that's why I think my Mercury is also in Taurus. So my Mercury being in Taurus, and I think it's in the, what house is it in? I think it's in the third or the second house. Can't remember. But besides the point, because of that, I literally have this like this work ethic that's kind of out of this world where people are like, bro, like you're doing too much. You need to pipe down. You shining too much. You doing too much. But it's just like it's natural for me. It's natural. So when I see a Leo who embodies that, they walk into the world in that. That's why they have the big hair. They got the big lips. They wear bold colors. Red is normally their favorite color. They, like they're very just bold. Like I think that's why I connect with them like that. That's actually another reason why I may think that I connect with Rich Lux, because Rich Lux is a Leo himself. So that is my little synopsis on the Leo man. I love Leos. I just wish it could work better with them, to be honest. It just doesn't. Normally, it doesn't like last long, or like we end up not being able to hash or fix whatever problem. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it is my fault too, because I'm a Taurus, so I'm stubborn, you know what I mean? And the Leo is obviously, a freaking lion going around like, I'm the king. So it's very hard to put them together, if that makes sense. Think about Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner. So I'm Travis Scott. Me and Travis Scott actually have a lot of the same placements. It's actually kind of scary. The same with Hitler. Ooh, again, very scary. But Kylie is a Leo. So I can only imagine how drained Travis Scott must have been at some points in that relationship. And I'm sure people don't even realize it because we can come off so like calm, cool, collected. But in reality, it's like, oh my God, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, because a Taurus, especially Taurus and Venus and Taurus, like we care about making you feel good. We care about making you be like the number one of the number one. We care about that because we know that we don't give that out. So if we have that person and we give them that loyalty, oh no, bro, like you're number one. Like it actually can get kind of possessive. It's something that I have seen in myself. Like I get possessive in relationships, which is why it's so easy for me not to be in a relationship, because I know the kind of energy that comes with being in a relationship with me. And some people I just humans ain't ready for it. Like I know most humans are not ready for the level of commitment that I am able to give. It gets scary. I'm not gonna lie. I would be scared to be with me. I'm not gonna lie. I would be absolutely terrified to be with somebody who is so headstrong, knows what they want, like super direct, super blunt, always like, oh, okay, we need to do this, thinking about the next thing, like ideas work. Like it can be intimidating. So I get it. I understand why I've been single for 3 years. I totally am okay with it. And that is why I have this mug. Okay. All right. So next, so let's recap. We went through a water sign, Cancer male. We went through a fire sign, Leo male. Now air. This was the first air sign I have ever been with in my entire life. And let me tell you something. If you know anything about Taurus, water signs, earth signs and water signs, we do not get along with air signs that well. Like there's some that we can, but not all of them. You know what I mean? It's just, they're just so like, they can come off so logical, so analytical, so timid, so quiet, so nervous, so shy. So, yeah, and we're just like, da, 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 and they're just like, like reading the room. You know what I mean? Like some air signs can be very, lively, but then others can be just very, I'm telling you, timid. Timid is the word. I don't know. I feel like timid is the word for me. Again, not all of them, just depends on their placements. However, so I was with a Gemini for 2 years and I still can't believe it. Again, another story time alert, because look, when I tell you that relationship really ended crazy, like that relationship, like first of all, he cheated on me. Let me start with this. I have been cheated on in every single relationship except for that Leo. So when people say like, oh, Leos are loyal, like, yeah, I personally do believe, because he cheated on me, but not with a human being. Okay, so the Leo did not cheat on me with a human being. Gemini cheated on me with multiple human beings. Okay, so this Gemini man, first of all, I did not like him. Okay, like let me just be like very transparent here. So we matched on Bumble. After we matched on Bumble, I remember we got like in like a tiff or something, and I think it was at a time where I was like really depressed, and he was being so optimistic and made me want to throw up. Ugh, I cannot stand when people are so optimistic when I'm depressed. If you don't shut up and let me soak, oh my God, I cannot stand it. Anyways, so I ended up unmatching him. I wasn't interested, whatever. And then what was it? I saw him at the gym or something. And then before you know it, like we're talking again, and he basically got me out of my depression. So what I have to say about Geminis is they are so smart. Like they're just like smart people, and they're very analytical. A lot of them make a lot of money as well. So that was something else that he really helped me like do, if that makes sense. Like he helped me like get back on my feet and be like more like financially stable, more financially literate. He just really helped me in like those certain ways, kind of like concrete grounded ways. And I think that's something that I need, just because I am a rising Pisces. So I am just like head in the clouds. Like I'm very dreamy. I come off very like, we're in this together. The world is awesome. Everything is amazing. Like that's just like my energy. Whereas like he was more so like, okay, that's cool, but like, how do we make this happen though? So like, you need to get a job. We need to do this. We need to travel, da da da. And like, I'm over here like, yeah, that sounds great. Let's do it. But I'm again in dream state. I'm in my Pisces, like, yeah, oh my God, it sounds amazing. And he's like, well, no, like, let's actually do it. You see what I'm saying? So I think that was like the relationship that really made me realize that like I probably do need to be with somebody that's more like concrete, more grounded, more stable, more like able to kind of bring me back to earth, because I do think very, very big on like things that are just like, bro, that's gonna take you 50 years. You're gonna be dead before that happens. And I'm over here like, no, it's gonna happen in 5. You know what I mean? Like I just exude that. You know what I mean? So after everything, I have to say it was a relationship that I worked very hard to maintain. And I think it was because I just was so sick of being alone that I wanted to be with somebody, that I made sure that I was able to kind of be what the Gemini needed. So if you know anything about a Gemini, Geminis need space. They absolutely freaking need space. Let me say it again. They need space. Hold on. Let me touch the space bar. Boom. They need space. Like they just do. I don't know like what it is like about that energy, but like what just happened to my laptop? I just messed it up by hitting that space bar. I said, wait, I don't need that much space. Like I need you to actually be able to like, work with me here. Like we don't need that much space. Okay, anyways. They need space. And it was something that I wasn't really like, I didn't want to do that. Like, I'll be honest with you, I'm clingy. Like, I like being clingy. I don't care. I'm not going to hide it no more. Like, I love when somebody just wants to be on me, be around me. Like, but again, it has to be mutual. If it's not mutual, then I need you to really back up, like, plus 6 feet. Like, really just social distance, like, all the way. Like, get away from me. But if it's something that's, like, I want, it's like, oh my God, I don't. Like, I will think, I'll be at work. And I'll just be thinking, oh my God, I can't wait to get off. I can't wait to get off. I'm just going to run into his arms. I'm going to hug him. I'm going to, yes, like I love that kind of stuff. So because this person needed space, it was something that we kind of like had to like, or it wasn't even we, it was more so me. Like I had to figure out like how to not be so clingy. And it was such a learning experience because, oh my God, I just wanted to be with him all the time. Like I just hated not being with him. Like when he wasn't with me, it just made me just like, ugh, I don't like this. Like again, that possessiveness and that Venus, that Taurus and Venus, or Venus and Taurus. So it's just, it didn't really work, but I did everything in my power to make it work. I'm talking to the point where this relationship was so like just flip-flop backwards that I was literally just like hiding all of my problems from everyone because I was just like, no. Like I have to make this work. I have to make this work. Like I was dead trying to make this relationship work, knowing that there were so many things that just like, I knew it wasn't gonna work. Like, there were things that he did that I didn't like that I still allowed. So, for example, Geminis, again, let's get to another characteristic. They are social. They're so social. They're social to the point where people don't even realize how social they are, because they're social privately and they can be socially like out into the world publicly. But if they're privately social, then they're gonna be on their phone. They're gonna be talking to 10 different people. They're gonna have them group chats. They're gonna have a ding, 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 ding. Like, oh, my friend said this, or my other friend in New York said this, and my other friend in Washington said that. Like, they just have a lot of freaking friends and like a huge family. And that was like hard for me to really like accept, because I'm not really like that. I don't have a lot of friends. Like, yeah, I have a lot of friends, but do I have a lot of like close friends that I talk and text every single day? No, I really don't. I actually don't. And honestly, I like it that way. I like to keep it that way because, again, being a rising Pisces myself, it's so easy for me to be mutable and to gain the energy of other people. So when people think like, oh, Pearl hasn't talked to me in 5 years, or Pearl ain't talked to me in 5 days, like what's going on with her? It's more so like, I'm protecting my own energy, and I'll come back and talk to you once I've recharged. And some people don't like that, because they, oh, well, I invited you to this and you didn't come because, you didn't get back to me until 2 weeks later. Oh, dang, I'm so sorry. Like, that's how much socializing can drain me. Like, it gets to that point. And that's because I don't know really how to set those boundaries, because I'm so, again, rising Pisces, I'm so like about the fun and like the dream and the rose-colored glasses, that the idea of being like, oh no, I can't hang out today, that just doesn't sit with me, because I would rather be able to hang out so that I can help or make somebody laugh or make them feel better, or like whatever it is. Like, I will see that as like a goal, instead of me being like, oh no, I really need to do my homework today. Forget my homework, bro. We are celebrating this girl's birthday, period. Who cares? The degree can wait. The degree can wait. Your birthday can't. Your birthday can't. Like, it's like, that is embodied in me, and it is such a problem. I'm still working on it till this day, because I love that I uplift people, and I love that about me, but it is draining AF, and it's very hard to find others that will do that for you. Like, if you can find somebody that is going to uplift you in a way to where your whole soul and your energy is just like lit, and you're just like, yeah, look, I love hanging out with that person. That person is amazing. Like, guaranteed, they probably feel the same way I do. Because at some point, they know, like, oh my God, I just had such a long day. I talked to like so many people. I did all this stuff. Did they have fun? Absolutely. But, they just drained all their energy, and now they're at home and they just want to lay in the bathtub and do nothing. You know what I mean? So with the Gemini man, I just felt like I couldn't connect with so many different things like that he was doing. It didn't make any sense to me at all whatsoever. However, this is something that I really, really, really appreciated about Gemini, is they know how to provide. Geminis know how to provide. That's probably why Kim Kardashian is with Kanye West, okay? I'm going to just throw that out there, because they know how to provide. Now, am I saying Kanye West is providing for Kim and he got the money and she don't? No, I'm not saying that. But when I'm saying provide is in certain mannerisms and the way they are just like moving around in the house, the way they're acting, what they're doing. They're just able to take care of things that you may not even have been thinking about. You know what I mean? Like, one day you're just like walking around and you're just like, oh my God, today's a great day. And they are, fixing a light in the garage. They are analyzing the grass to see if it's like the right cut or whatever, or they're polishing their golf stick and the balls, or whatever. They're just doing all these things that you just didn't even think about. You're just like, oh, I didn't even realize that. It's like, oh yeah, no, I thought about it like 2 days ago, and I just made sure that I wanted to do it today, because it's just important to get everything's done. And they're very just like analytical. They're very just like I don't know. Like, it was very interesting being with a Gemini. That's all I have to say. It was very, 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 very interesting. But I'm not gonna lie, I was heartbroken. When I tell you I was heartbroken when that boy left me, oh my, not even left me. He cheated on me twice. And the second time he cheated on me was with this blonde girl. And I don't know what it is about blondes, but when I get cheated on with a blonde girl, especially a blue-eyed one, oh my God, no offense. But I don't want to even make it like it's a black woman thing, but as a black woman, you just know what comes with the white blonde, right? You know what comes with the white blue-eyed blonde woman. It comes with the trophy, you know, that's the trophy wife, or, you know, it comes with this like aesthetically pleasing, you know, wife, girlfriend, fit Instagram picture. Like it just looks good, I guess. And a black woman can't necessarily compete with that. I personally feel like I can't. If I decided one day, say I went Lil' Kim, right? And I was just like, I'm about to make my skin light. I'm about to get a nose job. I'm about to wear a blue contact lenses. I'm about to have a dirty blonde hair look, right? If I'm trying to morph myself into that aesthetic, am I really gonna look like a white blonde with blue? Not really. You know what I'm saying? So you know how girls are trying to morph into who they can look like attractively. So you know how girls are starting to all look like the Kardashians these days, things like that. That is something that literally it just embodies, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And so when that happened, I was bawling my eyes out. I was like, it took me like 3 months to get over it. I actually remember this was the time I got on medication. So really, again, looking back and having a more optimistic and positive view on it, I feel like it was all meant to happen for a reason, because I would have never gotten back on medication. I didn't care to get back on medication. You know, he wanted me to get back on it. And I was like, I'm not getting on medication for nothing. Like, I don't even care. And like, blah, 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 whatever. So I got on medication because the depression was messing with my money. And if the depression is messing with my money, then I'm getting back on medication, and that's period. Again, Mercury and Taurus. We are good at sales. So my job at the time consisted of sales, and I was the top seller. I was the top recruiter. So at that moment, I was like, okay, it's either I uphold my number one spot, or I'm just gonna dwindle down and be a depressed, sad girl that ain't got no boyfriend no more and no money. Like, who wants that? So I got back on medication, and I just built my life back. I just basically put my entire mind into work. I basically did what he taught me, because that's what he did. He just always was working. He was an engineer, so always working, always checking the finances, always, you know, what trip am I going to go to next? What am I going to do next? Like, he was just always on that. So that was something that he taught me. And I think a lot of air signs will teach you that, because Libras, who else we got? Geminis, who else we got? Aquariuses, they are about their coin. They're about their coin. They're about their work. They're about working out. They're about, you know, having a nice thing. Like I just feel like they all have that in some way or another, if that makes sense. Not all of them, but you know, most of them have that analytically logical mind, if you will. But yeah, guys, so that relationship ended terribly as well. I don't even want to get into it, honestly, but I'll do a story time. How about that? If you want to know about the details of these, press 1 and I will do a video on it. Anyways, this video is getting long. I'm sure it's already been 30 minutes. I don't know. I don't count. There is no timer. However, we're going to hop into this reaction. Cardi B. Ha! What? Like, I'm actually shook. Cardi B birth chart. Should have been there. That's how you know I've been watching her channel too much. Should have been there. Should have been there. Girl.
My name is Desiree with the Astrological.
Hi, Desiree. What a nice segue. Blonde, blue-eyed. Look at her. She's gorgeous.
But I wanted to get this video out really quickly because everyone is really on the We Love Cardi, We Love Nicki train, and I just thought that it was really interesting. You know, they always pin women against each other. So I want to do a reading first on Cardi and her astrological chart. So Cardi B is a Libra sun and an Aries moon. She was born actually on a full moon. Her sun was at 18 degrees of Libra and her moon was at 7 degrees of Aries. Now, when you're born on a full moon, this is really a time when the energy of the collective has really came to a culmination. Things that you've been working on are really coming to fruition.
Right.
And it really presents Cardi as a warrior type of woman. You know, she's ready to take on any kind of a challenge that she's given. And her Mars in Cancer is actually square to her sun and square to her moon and opposite to Uranus and Neptune. So she has a grand cross in her chart.
Dang.
I have a grand cross in my chart as well in the cardinal signs. Now, when you're born with cardinal planets, I've said this before, but you basically have a a drive and an ambition to really make whatever it is that you want to happen in your life happen, and do whatever it takes to get there. So, you know, she's had to climb the social kind of story.
Yo,
And
I
it being
hate
that
when
her son is
people
Libra and her moon is
freaking
Aries, the fighter
bother me.
is very, very strong. She has Aries
Leave me
moon,
alone.
which means she is a, you know, fiery, quick to pop off and say things, quick to speak her mind, very passionate, emotional.
I missed everything. I'm mad as hell.
woman.
Let me go back.
I wish to happen in your life happen, and do whatever it takes to get there. So, you know, she's had to climb the social tower. She's had to fight through things, and she's just had to fight a lot for everything she's gotten. It wasn't just handed to her. So a lot of cardinal signs, you have that kind of story. And it being that her sun is Libra and her moon is Aries, the fighter energy is very, very strong. She has a Aries moon, which means she is a, you know, fiery, quick to pop off and say things, quick to speak her mind, very passionate, emotional, lustful, sexy woman. I wish we knew her rising sign. If anyone has her birth time, let me know.
What is
She's
her
also
rising sign?
Venus and Mercury in Scorpio, and her Venus is conjunct to Pluto at 20
Venus
and
is in
21 degrees
Scorpio?
of Scorpio. So she has
That's
an
why she's so
intense,
sexy.
you know,
Like sex.
nature as well for digging deep into the subconscious, making those connections with people on a real level,
Look at
wanting that rawness from people, and not afraid to go there, not afraid to push the limits of society and push the limits of what people think about her, what people, you know, what they want from her.
Facts.
She is not scared of a challenge at all. And, you know, this is actually trying to her Mars in Cancer. The Mars in Cancer does soften her up quite a bit, though. You know, she's very tough with all these other types of placements, very easily able to get what she wants out of life. But she's also presented with a lot of challenges. And the Cancer Mars is definitely more challenging for her. When you have your Mars in Cancer, which I have, and a lot of people know that, but Mars in Cancer is someone who, her emotions, her physical body, if she's feeling sick, if she's feeling out of shape, if she's feeling, you know, any type of way in her body, it is harder for her to be, you know, emotionally happy. It's hard for her to feel good about herself. It's hard for her to give love to people.
Wow.
And to even work on a day-to-day basis. You know, if her body is exhausted, tired, she's, you know, physically out of it. And
That was
may
like
be
when
why,
she was
you know,
pregnant.
a lot of people,
Remember?
there's been accounts
She
of
was so,
her
like,
being not the nicest person to work with
I'm
on set or
exhausted.
through makeup artists, things like that. She's had some people say things about her, and, you know, maybe she was just feeling sick that day and she didn't want to deal with people.
Yeah.
You know, it's also a mother bear aspect when you have your Cancer Mars, because you're very protective of yourself. You're very protective of the people you love, people close to you, your children. So the reason, you know, that she went and fought Nikki that night was because Nikki was saying things about her daughter.
Forgot
you know,
about
that's
that.
the line that you don't cross with someone with a Cancer placement. You don't talk about their family. That's where they will literally do anything, whatever it takes.
What did I say? Cancers love
And
their
it's
family.
also opposite to Uranus and Neptune. I have this as well. We are, we can kind of do things physically that people just don't understand. We can act in ways that are a little bit crazy, and it's,
Yeah, I have Uranus and
we're not
Neptune.
really in touch with how we're behaving sometimes.
Oh, girl.
And, you know, she can be pretty hard on herself. And she can get probably pretty down in the dumps with those Scorpio, Venus, and Mercury when she's not feeling, you know, emotionally safe, or like she's being attacked. Her moon is in Aries, and it's pretty malefically aspected, unfortunately. So she can be kind of an emotional, you know, wreck sometimes even, or just have strong, intense emotions that are challenging for her to live her day-to-day life with. And something that she's probably, you know, been working on, and as she matures, it's going to be something she continues to work on. But that is my little mini read here for Cardi B. I hope you Cardi B fans are happy with this. Let me know what you think, and if you have any comments below, please let me know. Alright, you can find me at theastrologyaddiction.com. My link below is to book if you would like to, and please download the iStar Horoscope app. Have a good day. Bye.
All right, Desiree. That's how you really know that I've been watching her channel way too hard. Like, and I just discovered it yesterday, you guys. I just discovered her channel yesterday. Like, I think she has like 1.97K subscribers, okay? Small YouTuber, please go to her channel. Go, go, go. And let me know if you guys like these videos, because I really want to start doing more astrology videos. Let me know if you resonated with anything I said. Like, seriously, I want to know. Let me know your stories, because I want to know about this Taurus and Cancer. If any of you guys are a Taurus or a Cancer and you're married or something like that, let me know. Well, I will see you guys in the next video. If you have not entered the giveaway yet, please get to it. All right, enter that giveaway. Nothing can hurt. I mean, really, nothing. Nothing. It's so simple. It's so simple. So please make sure you do that, and good luck, of course, and I will see you guys in the next video.